toilet be in the building, huh?
Let's get it, let's go. Let's get it, let's go. Right now.
Hold on, let me do your leg. I think I got it. Did I do it? I did. I know I did.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Same be on tonight at 8. He did a live last night. Please go back and look at it. They working on some heat. Straight fire. Oh, no. Back in the day. Same. And his boys is over there working on some blood clot fire. Drop straight fire like Dylan. You feel me? Now, that's probably gonna be most of the jokey joke for today. Most of it. I wanted to get that out the way. But y'all go over and check Sane out tonight at 8. I'll be in there, brother, to pay my tithes. I got you. I'll be there. All right. Now, yesterday's show I cut short. Because for y'all that know me, probably could tell I was getting kind of irritated. And I could tell I was getting irritated because I could tell my segments was running too long. I was talking too much. Snoopy, calm down. Snoop, calm down. So, I stopped the video before I said something that I didn't want to say. I know there was a lot more to the video I could have touched on. But it got to the point where I felt like I'm writing a case on this brother. You feel me? And that's not what this channel does. We just, over here at Peanut Game, we put it out there. Let you make your own determinations and stuff like that. But I was really getting irritated yesterday. So, like I said before, I try to be a man of my word. But I was going to try to do a 4 for 24 today. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to be able to do it. And it's not because I was really upset about that. That has something to do with it. But my daughter came down with something. She's here right now. And you hear her coming downstairs?
Yes.
Robbie, you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm still be a man of my word. I'm going to get that out this weekend. The 4 and 24. I'm going to get that out this weekend sometime. But right now, I'm still going to be a man of my word. I said Friday was going to be comment day. I was going to do comments, right? Okay, I said it. So, we got, I guess, a special guest that won't be on here much. Trying to steal my show.
What? You mad they like me?
I did at one point. I mean, until you try to take over.
Nobody's trying to take over.
All right.
We're doing comments.
We're doing comments. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right. So, Black Lady said, you are not being petty.
What up, Miss Black Lady?
Tim is lying, saying that Tim Jr. was driving at 5 years old. He had no relationship with the kids and always shunned him. It is nice to see Tim Jr. smile. Tim prides child is Titus, and he always put him first. This video peed me off. Listening to that.
Please cut it up.
Okay, I might have to edit some of y'all a little bit. Listen to that fool irrational mindset. Hope your mom is continuing her health recovery. Thank you for that, Mama T. We love Mama T. She's doing great.
She really is, man, and she loves all the comments. And I got to take her shopping today, too. Can't forget that. You're right. I didn't know if I was being petty or if everybody or anybody else seen what I seen. So I agree with you. Let's roll.
All right. Reese Langston said, it's a shame the boy...
What up, Miss Reese?
...couldn't say my dad taught me to drive. His whole expression changed.
Thank you. I thought everybody was going to take it wrong. Like, oh, Charlie B against him saying Jesus. No. Nothing to do with that. My whole point was you spent time with that boy, obviously, the last couple weeks. Why you been shooting and showing us all these other shows? You taught that boy to drive last what, 2-3 weeks, bro? Allegedly. So he was so happy that who taught you how to back up like that? Dad? I get what you're saying. Next.
Okay. Teresa Vergie said Big Tim a liar.
What up? That's short, huh?
That's it.
Is that it?
She said that's it, that's all.
That's it. I agree.
All right, and she got 15 likes on that, so other people
Everybody agree too.
other people agree with her also.
Everybody agree.
Okay.
Oh.
Shirley Miller said, no one I look at
What up, Miss Mill?
that little boy needs to be in speech class, Tim. Oh.
I guess I can speak on that. Since I paid for it. From what I see, allegedly you're right. Let's go.
All right. Deborah Newsom said, is that still the flea-infested hay?
What up, Miss Newsom? Which hay? Okay, the hay he shoveled up and pushed down to the pigs in about 3 videos ago. That was the flea-infested hay. Now the hay on the cattle hauler, they got that hay when he was doing all that barn work and stuff. It's just been sitting on there. He still ain't putting no cattle on there, and I don't think none is going. Next.
Okay, we got Miss Reese Langston again. She says,
Okay.
Tim just lied. He was teaching that boy last year how to drive that side by side, and she also said a 9-year-old still shouldn't be lifting 50 pounds. Totally agree. A 9-year-old should not be lifting 50 pounds.
That's what I was saying when he was trying to answer us. You feel me? Like, y'all come in the comments and be like, boom, 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 boom. Y'all be hitting him. Did you notice in that video he was basically trying to cover everything y'all said? I agree. Next.
Okay.
I'm still stuck on this. That's a flea infested.
Reese Langston also said he keeps running off his crazy mouth, and I mean crazy. He's going to end up losing those children, and CPS going to visit him again.
And that's another reason why I stopped my video.
Right, and can I just say, like...
Whatever you want, baby.
Okay, we would never call CPS on somebody, and we don't encourage anybody else to do that.
He shows up for himself. He's busting himself.
Yeah, Mississippi is one of the, if not the poorest states in the country, so I could just imagine what the foster care system is down there, and so I don't imagine that those kids being removed from home would be better than their situation, no matter what some of the deficits are.
I agree.
Okay.
To this point right here, I agree, because he's not hurting the kids, y'all. They're not beating them boys or nothing like that. They're making them work hard, but as far as them going to children's services, they wish they was back out there on that floor. What you think?
Yeah, that's not nothing we wish on anybody.
No.
Okay.
Next.
Get Money Jones said,
What's up? Get that money. Like you say in the Bible somewhere. Get your money, man. Let's go.
That's not in the Bible. Okay.
I know it ain't, but Omar Epps said.
Stop.
You ain't
Okay.
never seen Fighting Temptation?
He lied because Tim Jr. was 5 years old
Why you
when they
looking at
had Megan's house, and that's where he lived when he was 5, not on the farm.
You answer that one.
I mean,
Exactly.
you called it. A lie is a lie.
Thank you.
Okay.
She said it. Okay.
Anywho, Miss Cassie 07 TV
What's up, Miss Cassie?
said Titus wants to go play.
Even his daddy said it.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
He does.
Oh, he just wants to. He see a ball. Why we be working? He see a ball. He just want to go get the ball. Let that boy, babe.
He's a kid. Let him play. Sometimes, dang.
Sometimes.
I mean,
Sometimes.
I understand with their way of life, the kids do have to have some chores and learn the way of the farm and stuff, but it's.
Babe, okay, let's just talk. Me and you. Learn the way of the farm or do or everything on the farm. That's a difference.
I know, like I said, they shouldn't be doing everything, and they should have some time to be kids.
A lot of it.
Okay.
Next.
And Miss Cassie also said, yes, the way he looked up quickly for approval or something.
You know what I mean? Like that. Did I do that right? I agree.
And she was on it. If y'all want to look back, she said it's at 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Okay.
Cut, edit, split. Go ahead.
Miss Creta Reeves.
What up, Miss Lady?
Tim want to brag about him driving that side by side, but get mad at the fact of people saying the boys can barely speak a sentence. But then again, if he stops giving them scripts like they Easter speeches, then maybe they would be able to speak complete sentences.
He's more worried about the speeches than he is the classroom work, allegedly. You want it. You want it. That's why we rock, because you feeling me. Next.
And Cassie also said you're not being petty.
I tried to. I tried to my hardest.
And Miss Karita also said she was wondering when you were going to come on and dissect the lies Tim telling. Let's get it, let's go. And it took him all that time to learn. Shake my head. He lies. The lies he tell.
Miss Green, do you know when I first watched this, I was stopping it so much like, babe, you hear what he just said? You believe? And then I had to go. We probably watched the show for about 3 hours, running back. I'm sorry I was late, but I'm trying. Y'all want me to dissect a liar? I'm trying. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right. For me, Fee said that entire IG
What's up for me?
episode made me so mad and uncomfortable as a parent and an educator. You can tell that little skit was staged and rehearsed. Teaching a 9-year-old to drive a side-by-side is more important than teaching those boys educational grade level studies. Teach those kids how to read and communicate with each other without being scripted. Tim Jr. is so traumatized by Tim Sr. Look God.
Allegedly, he looks scared. Allegedly, he looks like. Okay, this is what irritated me, and I had to stop before we got to all these parts. There's a part in the video that I probably was gonna blow on, and I might have lost my channel, where he was talking about Tim Jr. and then the boys, and this one knows how to lead, and this one knows how to follow, and this one needs to learn how to follow, and if you don't know how to follow, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. I'm sitting here like,
I felt like he was setting the stage for sibling rivalry, in my opinion.
if I was Tim Jr., I'd have punched that little boy in his face when I got back in that room, allegedly. No violence on here. I don't, but you know how little brothers are. Like, yeah, dad, like, you know how stuff works. It's brothers and sister rivalry. I see it here. You feel me? Ain't no punching and fighting, but they still get upset with each other. And I gotta be like, hey, what's going on? You feel me? So it is what it is. But my whole point is this: you don't be putting your kids against each other like that. And let me just tell you this, Tim. How do you fire your kids? How do you fire a kid and tell one kid, oh, you doing a better job than him now, so you're fired now, he got it. So what you're trying to tell me is, so basically we should see the other little boy driving it next, right? As soon as Tim Jr. mess up. Next.
Okay. Denise King.
What up, Miss King?
She's got a bunch of the foot emojis and the clown emojis and the devil.
In the mouth. And he on fire. I get you.
He looks like a man, but he's still a teenager. Drug thief in prison. That's why he can't stop saying in boys and men. He needs medical help seriously and quickly. No social skills, lying skills, yeah.
You see it. You see it. I can't say nothing else about that. Let's go.
Okay. We got Miss Cassie again said, for me, I do not like how he wants them to grow up skipping young boy, young teenager stage to tomorrow to become men.
This is my whole point. Did Benjamin come out the womb putting his own diaper on? No. You gotta let these boys grow up. I don't know what y'all doing, man. I don't know what Tim and Megan. And you want to know the funny part to me, y'all? He's explaining this to his wife who had these boys, and she's going for this. I wish I would try it. What you laughing at? This is my show. You're laughing at me on my show again. See, you're doing that's wrong, baby. That's why people like you.
I told you was gonna end up having to edit me. Go ahead.
I don't edit nothing. I keep it real. My whole point. This is like some Mother's Day, Father's Day mess. This is what's going on here. That's funny too. No. On Mother's Day, you expect everything. You want me to get the kids' money. You want everybody to get it. I get what?
I take care of you on Father's Day. Don't do that.
I get the same thing.
Don't.
I get the same thing. I thought you looked good in this bag. Have I worn any of them Father's Day outfits?
Listen. None of this works without me. Let's get
I never said I'm not Tim. I know that the right age.
Okay.
All facts. Next, let's just go back to comment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Robin Murphy.
What up, Miss Murphy? Thanks for getting me out of that one.
Tim needs somebody to put their foot up his blank. It should be living on the hay bales, not dumb boys.
She was excited.
Right.
You can tell she was just tapping. That's sexy, baby. She on to something.
She said they're not dumb boys.
No, they're not dumb. Ain't no way. Hey, everybody out there.
By side. Ever since he was 5, he didn't even have it 5 years. Really, you sound stupid, Tim.
You sucking up my content. I was gonna show everybody when he went and bought it. Never mind.
Miss Robin, you on it.
You on it.
All right, next comment. Get Money Jones again. I don't like the way he say man with a little sugar to it.
Means. Sound like an episode of The Living Color. I'm done.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. We're not touching that.
Damon Wayne's Living Colors. I'm touching it. Damon Wayne's Living Colors. We had a little hat. He had a little hat. Never mind.
Karita Reed said he keeps forgetting education is required for these jobs he's talking about. Every time he tries to prove a point, he looks more like a fool and the liar that he has proven to be over and over again.
Miss Reeves, like I said, can you explain to me how Tim Jr. is doing root beer floats right now and he's 9 or 10, depending on what age Tim want to call him allegedly, and so in 6 to 5 years, he's going to be in college. So I guess Megan's teaching the college too. I don't know. Megan going to teach college too. So I guess he's going to teach him all that stuff that he wants him to do. Let's proceed.
Jesse Sanders said, Tim is lying.
What up, Miss Sanders?
You can tell by the way he's driving. He can't put them in school, but he's working them like they're men. As far as a real education at 15 or 16, what will they know? Education is beneath you. That's why you are standing there saying these things. You don't have proper education. Don't get upset, Tim.
Okay. Tell Deion, call me, Miss Sanders. That was the point I was trying to reach. How are you expecting all this stuff out of these boys with the education that y'all giving them? And you don't even have all this education. It seems like I said, you're trying to live through them if your life was perfect and you didn't go to jail. No, allegedly. Let's roll.
All right. Shirley Freddie said, Preacher Tim is
What up, Miss Freddie?
a stone idiot showing this video. Does he want CPS to show up again?
That's why I stopped. I felt like I was writing a case for you.
Right.
We don't.
Nobody wants CPS to show up again. Not over here.
Nope.
Okay. Lisa Philly said, wait until this summer when they're swapping out their shoes. Better be checking for snakes in those boots.
Why was I thinking they just went in there and just started shoving their feet? Next.
Okay. I think this is Brenda Gerard says, Megan.
Hold on one second, baby, please. Before anybody come on here like, oh, Charlie be drinking all the kids' juice. If y'all watch Peanut Gang Gray Down, you know I got about 200-300 of these. Next.
She says Megan's sons that she carried 5, 7, and 9. You're shameless, Megan.
You take that one. That's a woman thing.
No, I mean, listen, we don't turn the comments off. We let people speak their minds.
Okay.
Okay? Get Money Jones said they weren't even on the
I like that Get Money.
on the farm when he was 5 years old. That man is crazy because he ain't even been on the farm 5 years.
Nah. And let's just be honest. And when he was on the farm, he wasn't on the farm because we seen Megan going out there talking about how God told her not even to go, but Tim said roll. Let's not even you remember that one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Barry Chester said,
What up, Miss Chad?
why do Tim have them kids doing the work he should be doing? These kids need to be in school. Come on, man. And that one got 32 likes, so a lot of people agree with Barry Chester.
Barry Chester? Oh, I thought you said something else. That's so far past right, and especially if you're talking about your kids going to college at 15. Like I said, straight out the womb, they should have been in private school, learning the best they could get.
Okay. Denise King said, looks are deceiving.
Miss King, what's happening?
He knows he better get the script lines right. Scared. All the family is like that, all 4 of them, and 1 to go.
Allegedly, is that why they be in the room all day? They on punishment? Because I can show you where Tim basically said they had to send the boys in the house because they was on punishment before. Okay, I ain't even got to show y'all that. Remember when he was putting up the fence? And he was pulling the fence down with the tractor and stuff, and they was stretching fence and all that? At the end of that video, he said he sent the boys in the house because they was on punishment. Next.
Okay.
Was that because they missed their lines? Sorry for cutting you off, man.
No, you're right. Linda Green said Tim wants
What up, Miss
people
Green?
to worship him as if he's an idol. Doesn't the Bible say don't worship idols? Tim has a demonic spirit. Tim should repent, be baptized, and follow the commandments before he tries to tell God-fearing people anything. Check.
What do you say then, Shay? Shit! You know what? You're going to get a special one. Miss Lady, I have nothing to say because you just checked his butt all across that farm. Juice.
Goodness. Inspire in part says, if socialization is beneath
I like that.
him,
Inspire. I like that.
if socialization is beneath him and so low, why does he have YouTube pages? If I could expound, but I just can't entertain his ignorance.
Please do expound next time because I was thinking the same thing. Like, wait a minute. You come on here every day. But never mind. Go ahead.
Got Brenda Gerard again says, just had this thought.
What's up, Mr. Gerard?
Wonder if Tim allows Megan to watch reaction channels.
Megan watching Charlie B. The boys watching Uncle Charlie B. Everybody watch Charlie B. That's why she don't cook no more.
And he's definitely
Messing up my diner.
and he's definitely reading the comments.
Tim, he's in my comments like the Bible. Like he probably in there more than he in his Bible. Cause lately, let's just tell the truth, babe. He be messing up scriptures and everything. But when he try to explain himself, y'all, he don't be sitting up there breaking all the comments down. Come on, man. Y'all is getting on this brother's nerves worse than me.
Dorothy Bryan said, have anybody noticed the way Tim Jr. walks? He walks like he has a back problem. Tim needs to be ashamed of himself, and he don't show Megan that much anymore.
I think it's because Megan's getting upset. And I hope it's not because of me. I hope it's because she's getting upset with realizing her husband is treating her wrong, allegedly. And it's not that she's upset because somebody is online talking about her. Because Megan, I look at it like this. We're all upset about how you let this man treat them boys, allegedly. Next.
Okay. Jesse Sanders said, when those boys get to the age they are going to leave, you can have all the businesses in the state. You need an education to run it. You don't have a real education. If it wasn't for Megan, you wouldn't have anything.
You must be one of Charlie B's number ones. Because I done put it all out there. He ain't got nothing. Nothing. Did you see the episode where Megan was out there screaming at him like, whoa, whoa, I bought you a tractor, not a bulldozer. Remember that? I showed it. Let's get it, let's go, man. You want it?
All right. Arlene Hunt said, Charlie B, I think Tim
What, Miss
listened
Hunt?
to you concerning butchering those chickens, because now he's saying he's sending them birds to freeze camp.
Everything on that farm going to freeze camp. Ain't nothing going to no people to help them do nothing. Like I said in another video. What you gonna give away? 2 chickens? You gonna give away 2 chickens? What else did they get, babe? They didn't even know what they got. Okay, you can give away 2 chickens and a turkey. For all of Jackson. Cool. Okay.
All right. Darlene Johnson said, he isn't an architect, and Lil Tim was not driving at no age of 5. Liar. These channels is kicking his A. Great job, Charlie B. Thumbs up for your mom.
I agree with you, but I disagree with you. And this is where I disagree with you. Tim is an architect of the BS, man. He can make that up all day. He can build BS all day, right? But when it comes to actually building something like this, you're right. Let's go.
Okay.
If you could quit laughing, we could get on with. See, I don't even break content for y'all. She break content.
I am not.
See? Oh, now you back to. I am not.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on business
I'm
right
on
now.
business right now. Yeah.
All right. Denise King said,
I love you, Deb. Come on.
watching the
Come
Tim
on. What up,
show
Miss King again? Come on.
is making me seriously, and she's got a bunch of the puke emojis. And then she said, lies, oh my goodness, they haven't been on there that long. He's so busy looking at the reaction channels and reading the comments, that's the only way he knows what you're saying and the others are saying. So he's trying to prove a point. The boys punch a time clock every day doing the farm chores. He's crazy. There was God I serve. The God I serve is not a controlling God. Tim, he allows us to make choices. He gave us free will, but you have taken away that from your wife, your kids, and your mom. It's either your way or the highway. He doesn't make us do anything. He allows us free will. Your content is all about reacting to the reaction channels and reading our comments. Keep reading. Hope you will stop with this nonsense. I agree with you, Charlie B. Keep it up.
Thank you, Tim. Just get on with your show. Let me do me, man. My show was better back then. My views going down, man. You hating on me, and I'm trying to show you some love, brother. Let's proceed.
Jesse Sanders said, Tim.
What up, Miss Sanders? Like I said, tell Dion call me.
Tim, please, you got to be able to pass 12th grade. Tim, your sons are going to be disappointed listening to you.
I agree, but I feel like this. Allegedly, I don't know if Tim passed 12th grade or not, because Tim Jr. sounds smarter than him, allegedly. Next.
Okay. Beth Bradford says architect.
What's the name?
Beth Bradford.
What?
Beth.
Beth. What up,
Bradford.
Beth?
Okay. Architects require a college degree, not from a trade school. Shake my head.
He really thinks somebody gonna let him or one of them boys go downtown anywhere and build something. That's all I got to say. Do you know how much math that takes? Never mind.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
No, just because he's not checking none of the boxes to do what he's talking about.
He don't know it. Like I said, he spelled on it. These boys gonna be architects. These boys gonna be plumbers. These boys gonna be this. And when they become plumbers, they gonna be able to get out there and plumb. And then they gonna be able to learn how to do electricity. And then do it. Ain't no plumber working with no electric. Ain't no. Let's go, man.
Okay.
I did it again.
Goodness. Okay.
I'm
Arlene
sorry.
Hunt said, "You right, CB. So many different scenarios can happen to them babies while they out there, and I know they scared to death. They might make a mistake and get punished. Hell, they also could get bit by a snake out there too."
Okay, I hope y'all didn't miss the part, and Miss Lady, that was a good comment, but is he letting Tim Jr. drive that thing, and he's in the house? Anything can happen, because at one point, I cut the video before it got there, but I was going to talk about how he almost ran over the dog. Never mind.
Okay.
Why?
Nothing.
He almost ran over the dog. You the one that told me he just almost ran over the dog, babe.
I've seen the dog running for his life.
Okay.
Okay.
And I rewound it and I seen it too.
All right. Juanita Williams says,
What up, Miss Juanita? Got an aunt named Juanita.
"Hey, some of these people in your comments be funny."
I tell everybody, get your own channel. Let's get it. Let's go.
She said, "What in the Malachi ruling? The children of the corn business?"
What was that, 1984, baby?
Oh gosh.
I'm with you. Call. My machine showed up, y'all, if y'all wonder what it sound. And it was broke when it came. So now I'm another 10 days out. That's neither nor here nor there. I promised them I was going to have my sounds and stuff. Mama?
Okay.
No, babe, why are you looking? You remember when the dog pulled my other machine down and it broke?
Okay, I didn't know it was broke. I didn't know you were ordering another one.
Where you think all the aux and the gunfire, like shots fired.
Okay.
Never mind.
Cynthia Lopez says, "Charlie B, bring it on. You're too funny, but you tell the truth. We're raising men. That's all that comes out of his mouth. Those kids grow up. They will always say to everyone, we never been kids. Kids never forget. 5 years, he will be in prison just like that. And
Read it.
and find a woman dummy like mom."
Don't read it.
Okay.
I know, read it. Keep going. We done already stepped our toe into the water.
We said we let people speak their minds on here.
It's 100 degrees right now, and that pool is freezing. Let's go.
Okay, all right. 5 years he will be in prison just like dad, and find a woman dummy like mom. You do all the work. I will sleep. Let those kids play. Have fun. I agree. Let the kids play and have fun.
I agree they will sleep. You left out eat, allegedly. I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. I'm not.
Okay.
Mhm.
Brenda Gerard said,
What up, Miss Gerard?
on the real, we don't know when or how the scam will end, in my opinion.
We don't. But I know one thing. I don't want nobody calling me like, we seen your YouTube videos and we know you got the scoop on Tim. I'ma tell them, I don't have no scoop on nobody. I don't even like ice cream. I do. But I will tell them I'm not snitching on that brother. No. If y'all got the video, y'all got the video. Y'all see what y'all see, y'all see what y'all see. I ain't saying nothing. Next.
Carolyn Watkins.
Watkins or Watkins?
I think it's Watkins. Watkis.
Okay.
Carolyn. Okay.
What's up, Miss Carolyn Watkins?
Please don't forget his wife needs some more sneakers, and please buy a kitchen table.
Miss Carolyn, he ain't buying that woman nothing but some boots. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, hey, y'all like Bernie Mac? Tell you right now. Damn, can I have some Nikes? Nigga, you better get out of here. If I raise up, gonna be trouble. Now walk it off. In your boots. He know. He waiting on somebody else to send her something. Let's go.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Arnita Williams Margon
What up, Miss Morgan?
says, Tim is so intimidated by your words. His so-called comeback videos are weak and nothing but anger-filled at its best. Keep bringing it out because he's going to be his own downfall. I'm glad Sane got away from that evil spirit. And that got 24 likes, so she had a lot of people that agreed with her also.
My whole thing is this. He needs to say that. From the stuff he been putting together with glue, basically, that's silicone. I know Brother Sane be watching like, Brother Tim, no. What? Come next.
Okay.
Yeah! Did I get it? Did I get you, bruh? I did it. Now.
Sojourner 2020 says it's good that he's trying to teach them good work ethics, but do it safely. Not using seatbelts in a moving vehicle will have CPS knocking on their door again. The best thing for him to do is not have them in front of the camera. So many videos that only give CPS fuel to be petty, especially against melanated families. I see it coming.
All for content. You want to know why I say that? If y'all notice, when they was driving past Emma, he was sitting in the back filming them. He was sitting in the back filming them. Dad never once told him put seatbelts on, blah, blah, blah. Like, never checked for nothing. But he made sure that Tim Jr. got out of that thing, wiped off that window so you don't wreck my toy, boy. So, he wiped off the window to make sure you could see so you don't hit nothing. But as far as seatbelts, nah. If y'all fall off of here, I'll be able to jump in and stop it, maybe. Allegedly. Hopefully. Let's go. Oh, no. He's not out there. He's in the house. Let's get it.
Carl Hodges says, man, as soon as
What
these kids...
Carl?
Yeah, Carl.
What up, bro?
Man, as soon as these kids get old enough, they are out of there just to see how the world is outside of the farm.
Bruh, like I said, I don't condone the military because my dad went and he told me to keep myself up out of it. But my dad also told me the situation he was in, it was the best decision for him. Even though his grandfather told him don't take yourself there because he went.
And I tell you what, I, after high school, went to a religious private 4-year college. And those kids that were sheltered.
Where she met me.
They were wild.
Where she met me.
The sheltered kids were wild.
Well, not where. No, don't think Charlie B was running around on campus looking for some. No. My whole thing is this. I met her during, it was the summer after your first year, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
You gotta remember stuff like that, Tim. You don't even know how old your boys is.
Stop. Rebecca Roxana Collins says all the boys should be driving now except Benjamin because they are 5 and up. Now put the other 2 on camera to see them driving.
That's what I just said earlier, and I didn't even see your comment. Like, so we should see the other little boys driving, right? Since he started, let's get it, let's go. Perfect example. You right.
Hazel Marsh says,
What's up, Marsh?
Charlie B, yes, Tim troll content creators channels. He's always come back with a rebuttal to your videos. I hope and pray his sons do well in their adulthood, but they're all working below their grade level. Honestly, they are unable to construct a complete sentence in order to respond back. They all appear to be lost when they're asked to talk. Poor Noah needs speech therapy. At that age of 5, he should be talking better. Tim is so insecure, he projects this on his son. God help him.
You know what's funny with Noah? I hear Noah talk, and I understand everything he's saying. Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he sounds like grooming. Like, don't ever think anything that's said about what the kids need as far as education or outside resources. It's never coming from a malicious place over here. Y'all know he talks about it. Our 6-year-old son is on the spectrum. He had speech delays.
He's a lot better now.
He's a lot better now because we have taken the steps to get him the help and the outside resources that he needs. So,
but
like I said, it's never coming from a malicious place. Like, we've been through it.
So when Noah talks and Tim blows him out, like, yeah, I'll be like, the boy was just telling you about the pigs, bro. Like, I be sitting up here like you didn't understand your own son, allegedly. That irritates me. But I'm telling y'all, yesterday, I was about to blow. Ain't no way them boys should be doing all that work. And he justifies it by saying God tells him to show y'all the Lord through videos. Don't make no sense to me. Let's go.
Alright.
I told you this one gonna be different.
Okay. Marquita Thomas. She said, if y'all want to see a hard-working, young, God-fearing man work hard and someone complete a task, same drop something new. Thank you, Charlie B, for calling out Big O's behavior, allegedly.
Hey, same show. Hey, y'all want to see some real work? Same took a tile that was already grouted and everything, had that floor looking glass. It didn't look like there was ever no grout down there. Kill game, man. That's what you want to go watch if you want to do something for your home. Go back and watch Sane. If you want to see somebody do something real for their mama, you ever seen anybody go to the store, buy all this stuff just so he could go make juice for his mama?
What's the page? It's Fitted Hat Ministries?
It's Fitted Hat Ministries, but he comes on, it's Fitted Hat Ministries, and then he has his Sane channel. But you know, over here, we give him his respect. It's Sane and Mr. Bill. You feel me? Let's go.
Okay. Yvonne Godson said those are small children, not grown men. They won't be adults for years. Tim needs to do his job of cleaning that property because it is filthy. Tim rent a dumpster, hire some adults to clean up that property before it is overrun with snakes, rats, and other wildlife. Megan, teach your sons how to brush their hair, how to properly groom and care for themselves, how to put their dishes in the sink when they're done eating. Teach them to say yes, hello, thank you, and please. Purchase a dinner table so that their knees are not crammed into their chests. Megan and Tim are not good examples for these children. These children deserve so much better. And she got 29 likes on that.
When you said these children deserve so much better, I've never thought you were so much more right. Number one. Number two, about their hair. Tim's their father. Do you know why I ain't spinning all out of control? Because my son is. My arm hurt after I spent 30, 40 minutes brushing his hair. And then I got to do mine. Because I can't do mine and then just 5-10 minutes on him like, okay, bro, go ahead. No. And you talking about you got tennis elbow. I got wave elbow, Tim. Bye.
Not right.
What? And I'm still gaining. But my son, no Diddy look like P. Diddy. Back in the day. Spinning. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. Lisa U1F says a couple of things.
What up, Lisa?
Did you see how he was turning it off? He wasn't sure where things were. He couldn't have been driving for 4 years, and this is the first time he's shown it. Y'all don't have to worry about an accident happening. That little skit was just reviews. Also, he has to make sure they say Jesus taught him to keep those donations coming from those who still believe he is a God-fearing pastor.
Okay, about the driving again. Did you notice how far he was up on the seat? If he'd have been in the seatbelt, he wouldn't have been able to reach the pedals. Now, how tall was he 4 years ago? I'm done with your lying self, Tim.
Alright, Marquita Thomas says the comparisons he make are crazy work. WTF is he on, allegedly? He's so full of too.
You right. He full of snit. Allegedly. I said snit.
Okay.
She heard him out.
Linda Macaluso basically said that she said the same thing pretty much. Tim is full of crap.
Macaluso?
Linda, yeah, said Tim is full of crap, in my opinion.
You Italian too? Okay. He is. I agree. All right.
Diane McCarter Deho. He's definitely
What up,
reading
Ms. D?
your comments, but leopards never change their spots. There are child labor laws. I've never dreamed of having to use it with a father, but I don't know how he's not bordering on abuse by not letting those children interact with other children at all. And I just heard you say that they didn't even celebrate their birthdays. I guess that means they don't celebrate Christmas either, or any of the other holidays. How can you be so religious and not celebrate the birth of your Savior, or his death, burial, and resurrection? You know what? We call that up here cherry picking your Bible, which is exactly what he does, and his wife goes right along with him, those poor children.
Taking out what you want to make your life seem right. You're right. Now, when it comes to... Okay, if you look at... how can I put this? Tim, they do not celebrate it, because I know some of y'all are new, and I don't expect you, because I almost got 100 videos on this brother, and we going to celebrate that day. But some of y'all are new, and Tim doesn't celebrate any holidays. I have a show, I'll find it. It's a couple shows back, it's not too many, but to where he says his kids were confused because they went to school, and they started bringing up holidays, and their kids didn't even know what they was talking about. So they don't do holidays, but they don't even explain to their kids what holidays are. They don't explain to their kids why they don't do holidays, allegedly. They just don't do holidays. No ice cream, no cake. No turkey on Thanksgiving. No eggs on Easter with the baskets of candy and the bunnies and all that. You know, the chocolate-filled hollow bunnies and all that. Or like if you like Charlie B, you know what I'm saying? You got to get them, you know what I'm saying? Never mind. The solid bunnies. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to comments.
Okay. DD Creation says...
what are miscreations?
If he don't stop with that foolishness and recording everything, he gonna lose his kids. They are not men's. He have a 9-year-old.
They're not men's.
That's how he says it though.
They man's, honey.
He have a 9-year-old driving.
I will never do that again.
Please. You have a 9-year-old driving, putting the other kid's life in jeopardy. That is neglect.
I think I said enough already on that one.
Yeah, leave that one alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. It's gone. I ain't never gonna do that again. I thought I was doing Damon Wayans from Living Color. Didn't work.
No.
Don't.
You said you weren't gonna do it again, so let's not. Marquita Thomas said, if those kids graduate by 16,
What up, Miss T?
that just lets you know how messed up our education system is, especially in Mississippi. They won't be able to pass any standardized tests on the track their parents have them on, allegedly.
My whole point is this. If they supposed to be graduating by the time they're 15, what grades are they in now? Have y'all thought about that one? What grades are they in right now? Titus what? In the 7th? I mean... Tim Jr. what? Tim Jr. about to go to high school. On root beer floats. He gonna be full, but allegedly he ain't gonna know nothing. Let's go, man. I was about to do it again.
Thank you. April Masterson said,
What up, Miss Masterson?
Tim's so stupid and dumb. And he paid them $7 a day. Are you freaking kidding me? Did y'all see Tim Jr. struggle to put the hay bale back in the trailer? So what's the point if he's doing double the work?
The point is Tim ain't got to do no work next.
Right?
I told y'all. Did y'all see my video when I was like, these boys ain't gonna stay because the older they get, the more work he gonna put on them. He didn't even wait, allegedly. He didn't even wait. Charlie B said, I can put more weight on y'all now. Let's get it, let's go. You driving.
Robin Murphy.
I'm still on the flea infested hate.
Can you let the hate go?
I've been thinking about it too. Like, the pigs ate that, and then you gonna feed that to your family. Y'all better be glad he ain't trying to sell that meat. I'm done, man. I don't want the boys eating it. I'm sorry.
Robin Murphy says, so the boys can't be kids, so they have become adults at the age of 9.
What up, Miss Murphy?
And under, really, Tim, because you are talking out the side of your neck and your backside. Please turn your comments on in the name of Jesus.
It would be better than me doing this, brother.
He ain't turning no comments back on.
Because I'm going to be in there like, hey, bro, what's going on? Hey, I don't know if it was your cousin or not, but tell him thank you. Let's go.
Okay. Linda Macaluso again says, saying you started paying them and actually giving it to them are two different things. Whether they are paid or not is beside the point. They are doing things they shouldn't have to, especially Tim Jr.
Miss Lisa, right?
Mm-hmm. No, Linda.
Miss Linda Macaluso, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them boys 401k should be on deck. Tim Jr. should have at least 100 grand already. He been doing his daddy's job for what? They was going out there with Megan while Tim wasn't doing nothing. You remember them days, y'all? When the boys was real little and going out there with their mama, and Megan was looking stressed out after she got off work, and Tim wasn't working. That's where we at.
Okay. Diane McCarter again says,
So D.
boys better get an education. Construction, manual labor is back-breaking work. I seriously doubt he can get a legit job because of his criminal record, and if he was so filthy rich, he wouldn't be living in a mobile home, driving used cars on his 10-20 acres, just guessing on the acreage. He obviously doesn't have a legitimate 9-to-5 job. I've never seen him work any real job. Please tell me if I'm wrong. He knows he can't
No,
do a
you're
real
not.
job other than running this scam, quote-unquote, preacher BS. I'm not buying a word he says, especially that religiosity.
Okay, Miss Lady, let me tell you something. You are perfectly right. Do you know how many times I've been hurt on the job after I started carrying shingles at 12, right? You know how many times I've been hurt? Okay, look at that. See that? All that's crushed. You know what I'm saying? This knuckle is popped up. And you know why it looks like that? Because I had to work the next day. So I wrapped it up and I went back to work. Never went to the hospital. So it's good money, but it's labor intensive. And you are not wrong. There's going to be days just like Tim now. When he be going out there and he be busting buttons, showing y'all all that stuff he does on the barn and shed and stuff. Do you notice, even though he's filming ahead of time, it's like he has to take a break after them 2 or 3 days. Like, he is just done. He is wore out, right? Why would you want that life for your kids? Like I tell my kids, I'm going to show you how to do this. Well, not really. You're going to watch me do this. And if you want to learn, you'll get it. But this is the reason why I want you to learn this. You don't have to do what I do. But once you get your own house, you won't have to call nobody to charge you whatever they want to fix it. You can at least fix it yourself, or you can help your peoples out, or that can maybe be something you do on the side to get you some extra money. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop your kids from dreaming. Have I ever once told any of my boys, you have to do what I do?
Nope.
It doesn't make any sense. They're not me. They're not me. Like I told him, Robbie wants to be a veterinarian one day, a cop the next day, a doctor one day. She's dreaming, and I love it.
You always told your boys, like, even if this isn't what you want to do, like, have these skills so you don't have to call nobody when something goes wrong in your home.
It just makes sense.
It makes sense.
So that's where we at. Go.
All right.
You were right.
CCW 12021.
What up, 12021?
Says, okay, enough is enough. This little boy is 9 years old and driving that side by side. My neighbor's 12-year-old was driving one and the parents got in trouble. It doesn't make a difference if he's on the property or not. Tim is talking too much as well as showing too much. He is not a good dad. I'm sorry, this is sad. Me commenting is getting on my nerves.
No, you just telling the truth. You just telling how you feel. How you feel really shouldn't get on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that it upsets you because to a lot of us it doesn't make any sense. But don't let it get on your nerves. I view the whole show as comedy until it comes to the boys, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Yesterday was the first time I really got like I can't do this no more. Let's go.
And this person said he's also so busy building men and missing their childhood. Tim is right. He can't teach them to be little boys and young men because look at his life as a boy and young man. So he's trying to raise them from his now life. As a mom, I would have stepped in and let him know that these boys grow up and they could be trained to be great young men.
What happened to the day when the moms ruled everything, basically? What happened to that? Like, not the moms ruled, like, when it came to the kids, mom said what goes. What happened to them days? Why is he just coming in trying to overrule everybody? I don't get it. Let's proceed.
Okay. We got Tina and Right Beauty Babe.
What up, Miss Tina? It's going probably, let me see. I don't want to be behind, so I'm going to have to move my camera over. So I got, like, all this, and you going to be right here, baby. You're going to be right here. Over here, right here. Let's go.
She says, I truly be those poor boys. He was working them like dogs. Next, they will be on the big tracker mowing grass. Tim is so lazy. Tim is going way too far. These poor boys, you never see them playing with other kids, not even cousins or anything. These boys are going to get hurt or get hernias.
Okay, Miss Tina and Bright Beauty Babe, this is for you. There's a show, I'm going to find it, and I'm going to recap it. I'm going to redo it, because I don't think I really did anything on it. But there's a show where Miss Lily bought, can't sure if it was a cousin or just one of their friends out there to see them, and they were playing football and stuff. And that was the show I didn't show because it was early on when I started doing this and I didn't know what I really could show. So that's the show where he had Tim Jr. pray for everybody. And the little boy was crying because he wasn't going to see him for a long time again. So I'll find that and I'll do a show on that for you. I got you.
She
Thank
also
you.
said, I never seen them boys drive anything. Tim is going too far with this madness. Jesus, please help these boys because I can't even imagine what takes place off camera.
Like I said, don't you think Tim would have had them cutting grass? If they driving this, if he started driving that 4 years ago, he wouldn't have been out there cutting grass. I'm done.
Okay, this person, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right. It looks like it's ABACEE. So I don't know if it's ABAC or ABAC. Anyway, you know who you are.
Hopefully, the way you butchered it.
What?
You need to, can you try that over again?
It's ABACEE 2124. And she says, those poor children.
What's up?
I can see her picture, so I know it's a woman.
What's up, Miss Lady?
Those poor children, this episode made me angry. Megan, where are you? Develop a spine and stand up to Tim. For goodness sake, get these children to actual school. Celebrate their birthdays. Allow them the joy of being children.
See, this is what I was talking about. It's funny, like, at first the podcast was supposed to be about them on the couch and their family and all that. Then he changed it to prison of purpose to just him walking around telling everybody, ha! Ha! I don't know what.
The Haas be taking me out. Like, oh my God. I can't stand that.
It's new. It's new. He ain't been doing it. He trying to get the podcast people in.
Oh. It's so annoying.
It's bad, ain't it?
It's bad.
It's like bad preacher bad, ain't it?
Oh,
Like,
man.
it's like, I want your money. Ha! Like, let's go.
All right. Diana Boards says,
What's up, Ms. Boards?
Tim, why do the real outside world scare you? You don't even know how to read the room. Those boys, not men, are disgusted by your isolation of their lives, and you can't even see it because of your self-greed.
That brother terrified to leave that farm, allegedly. If you could tell his only safe place, if you could tell when they was going to the movie, he was scared to go to Sonic. Mama want to go to Sonic after we see the Sonic movie. No, we ain't going to no Sonic. We ain't Tim to. I'll go Dennis. I don't go Sonic. Allegedly. Let's roll.
Heather.
I'm a fool.
Heather Fullweiler says, Tim really.
Four-wheeler?
Heather Fullweiler, I think.
Is it four-wheeler?
No, it's Fulwiler.
Okay. Four-wheeler. Thank you.
She's got cute dogs in her profile pics. I know that has nothing to do with anything, but anyway. Tim
Ain't cuter than Woody.
I don't know. They might give him a run for his money.
Okay.
Anyway, Tim really upset.
Let me see.
What, you wanna see the dog?
I want to see the dog.
There's two of them. Let's see. Okay.
It's close.
Why are we so
It's close.
sidetracked? Okay. Tim really upset me on the accident part. I was in an accident. The lady hit me head on. I didn't even see it coming. She didn't make it. I was injured bad. I've driven a side by side in fields and field equipment, but sometimes things happen. But to say that really bugged me. That accident got me so close to God. I had to go through so much, and I couldn't have gotten through it without God. But him saying that really irritated me.
I'm sorry for not your loss, but it wasn't your fault, Ms. Lady. That wasn't your fault. But I'm glad you got through it. And I don't think you would have got through it without God. We can't do all this by ourselves, y'all. Okay? And I know some people come on here and be like, you trying to bring a black man down. No. I'm trying to bring him back up. Like, when I first started watching the brother, he seemed like he had a plan. But now it just seems like he done just went off the rails, allegedly, and I don't know where he's going with it. So, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Especially, you had to deal with something that wasn't even your fault. Like, that's hard. Charlie been through a lot too. I've been thinking about talking about it, but I don't know how everybody gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Truth Be Told says, what goes on off camera is they working by themselves. Tim Jr. look like he can't wait to steal a car and leave that home.
Not jacket.
Great driving, Tim Jr. Tim be walking and then make a video to cover himself.
Come on, Rooster, we out here. We out here, baby. He better quit teaching that boy to drive that side by side. Perfect, thank you. That was good. That was a good one. You got me. Rooster, let's get it. Tim be more mad about the truck than his son being gone, allegedly. He took my Cornish hen. He took... Oh, Lord. Anything else?
There's still quite a few more.
Okay, let's go.
Teresa Miven says, are you hearing yourself right now? You sound so envious of Tim. It's pretty sad and pathetic. I feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for people who don't understand that truth hurts. Miss Bivens. Boys twin, ABC, BBD.
Mivens.
Mivens, I don't care. Yeah.
Heather Foiler again says, why can't these boys be boys? They should be playing, enjoying being a child. Okay, they could have small chores, but not running the whole farm. I had to feed and water horses, etc., and it's hard work. Animals are dangerous, and that feed bucket,
It's heavy.
good gravy, is heavy. Those boys should be playing and helping. Dad should be doing most of the work.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me just tell you this. Have you ever seen them boys with anything more than a football and a soccer ball? And the stuff that the people send them that allegedly Tim probably burns up because we never see them playing with none of this stuff again? So think about y'all's donations before you send the boys stuff. Because I know a lot of y'all send them clothes. Where's the clothes? He taking them back to Kohl's and getting what he want? You know what I'm saying? You know, you can take Amazon stuff back to Kohl's and they'll give you, never mind. Bye.
Okay. Miss, you can quote me on that
I like that.
with the gangster grills in the profile pic.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, she says not only are these kids doing farm chores and driving vehicles, what they gonna do when these animals attack them kids. She also said there are child labor laws against this. So this little boy been working since he was 10. The oldest is only 9, ain't he?
Yeah, he's now saying he's only 9.
So basically,
So Tim basically saying he done
was 4.
He done had them boys out there since they was like 3, 6, and some 4 and some change. You feel me? If that's why I said they 401ks need to be popping, they've already been. And they ain't been. Where they bank accounts? What that look like by the hour? What does a farmhand make today, y'all? He owes them boys, and on top of the acting fee. And I hope you putting their acting money up. Because what is that, the guild?
What?
The guild that tells you need to put this much money up of your kids' acting money and you can't touch it until
That's what Marquita was talking about with the Coogan account on the comments on the last one.
That's another one. Marquita what?
Marquita Thomas. Like the
Marquita Thomas? Yeah, you was the one that said the Coogan account?
Coogan account.
Coogan
It's
account.
Like when kids
Right.
are on TV and stuff. And
Yeah,
like
shout out for that
amount of money has to be put up for them until they're 21 or whatever age.
Where's that at? Where's they cake? Tim. And when they anytime they mention money, then you blow them off like you owe me money. How? How? And they raising the stuff you eat. Come on.
Okay. Flora Huff says he should let those boys experience being kids, not take them kids and try to make men. Let them be boys first. Megan should step in and stop this. But if she got a master's degree, she should be a little smarter. But she not have much parenting skills to know this is not right.
She let Tim run everything. Even though she's the mother, she doesn't care. She has no say. Allegedly. She has no say. And I've never seen it in my life. I've never seen a mother have no say on something she birthed. Let's proceed.
Okay. Renee Pipkins says, I agree with UCB. It doesn't look like little Tim has been driving as long as they're trying to claim.
No.
What we actually witnessed is a day in Megan's life. To me, it looks like all those chores the boys are doing is actually what Megan was doing prior to the hernia.
Didn't I tell y'all? When Megan I said, what, maybe 8, 9 videos back, I said something like, after Megan comes to the hospital and she can't do nothing, Tim gonna have them boys out there doing everything. Because he's still going to keep up with his editing and video. It's in the video out in there. Next. Seen it coming.
Okay. Tamara Davis says, jealousy is crueler than the grave. Y'all are some foolish people in these comments.
We're so foolish, Peanut Game. But she can't even see the truth. We don't need to talk to her. Girl, bye. Next.
Pretty much. Flora Huff says, them boys
What up, Miss Huff?
need to be little boys first. They're growing up not to associate with other kids. They're getting left out of the best time of their lives, having friends and being in sports. If they do go to college, all they're going to know how to do is feed pigs.
Okay, now how Tim talks, he wants his boys to be men at teenagers, right? So they're teenagers now to him. Right? That don't make no sense to me. That was the most dumbest thing he could have said on the planet. So, allegedly, where was he at 15? We already know. Let's go ahead.
Okay. Crafty Bonnie Boo says,
What up, Bonnie Boo?
I am saddened on how those boys are being treated. It's okay to teach them skills, but best example is working right alongside Tim, not his sitting on his rump. Before my husband passed, he was on oxygen and had a PICC line. With all that, he was doing most of the work outside while our kids helped. Those boys will eventually rebel, and I pray they don't go off the deep end. Those boys should be able to play and enjoy themselves.
And I understand what you mean by saying not go off the deep end and not want to talk to their mama or their daddy no more. And probably not Grandma Lily because you let it go down allegedly. Next.
Okay. I think this D.S. Myers.
What up, Myers?
I so agree, CB. I'm a Christian, but I don't go around saying me and Jesus baked that pie. Me and Jesus picked out that dress. I was married to a narcissist for 17 years, and Tim reminds me of him 100%. My ex acted the same way. All the time he was talking about Jesus, he was cheating on me and smoking his happy weed behind the garage. There is something about someone who hides behind the name of Jesus.
Miss Lady, it seems like you know more than we do, so I'm going to leave you with you got it. Okay? That's all I can say. And I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Mrs. Juanita said, sad, please protect your children. And she also said, Dad and Jesus showed Tim how to drive. Wow.
Yeah, he corrected him. And then the next time he said it the way Tim told him to say it. You caught it.
Okay. Jeanette Webster says, I'm so sick of this darn video. Tim is really
Go ahead.
soliciting his boys out. I won't
Go ahead, keep him
I
on.
won't use her word. I feel so sick for them. Someone please help them boys. Charlie B, I love you, but this video hurts my soul.
That's why I stopped it. It was making me mad. I couldn't. Next. That's all I got to say about that. I can't delve into that too much.
Lovely Save says, Charlie B, you done took me out. You said let me Tasha K. Then you turned in your chair. My stomach hurts. You tell Mama T hi.
Nah, I was serious, man. I just had to spin on that one. Nope. Like, come on. Like, you on it. Go ahead.
I think this is Shari C843. She says you are
What's up,
really
Shari?
hurting Tim's feelings. Your content is providing him with content. He keeps coming with rebuttals. Tim knows he's wrong, but wants us to think he's right. I think you're breaking him down. I can hear it in his voice. He's sick of you, Charlie B. Tim says the boy's going to be in college by 15 and have 20 trades by 21. My head hurts.
My head and my butt hurt after that, okay? All right. Next.
Okay, Loretta David. Ooh, this is long. Miss Loretta.
Let's get it, Miss Loretta.
She says, Lord have mercy on you people. Go to any Midwestern farm or Amish farm, and those kids are taught young how to help run a farm. Taking care of the animals and driving farm tractors and taking care of farm equipment. They are also homeschooled by a highly trained, educated mother. They are grounded in the Bible, and there is nothing wrong with that. We should all want our kids to grow up with a strong sense of love, self-esteem, responsibility, and most importantly, accountability. These kids are well-behaved and respectful. The best education, Tim, for his kids is to homeschool them, especially in the country with the school shooting or other violent on school grounds. Kids should have one-on-one instruction with no distractions when learning. Farm life is better than playing video games all day. He is teaching his kids to grow up and know the value of hard work, the importance of family, the most important, the value of a dollar and how to work. You pay your kid allowance, so what's the difference? These kids will never have a low self-esteem like so many of our young men who are incarcerated, and you know why, because they are being taught by a father who has been there and done that, so he can teach his sons from his mistakes. From what I can see, Tim and his wife are raising their kids the right way. I'm proud of all young black men and especially black families who are successful. They are debt-free. How many of us struggle paycheck to paycheck and renting? Tim and his family are truly blessed and give back to the community. Stop with CPS. If anything, CPS should set up something so inner city kids and other kids in foster care can visit the farm. We had 4-H when I was growing up, and it is educational. Keep up the good work, Tim and family. He worked and got his 40 acres in the mules. When are you getting yours?
He don't have 40 acres, he has 15, and he ain't got no mules, woman. Now, and I finally know what this said, because I was reading that while you was reading that. Because never mind, anyway. Now, let me just say this.
I don't want a mule.
You don't want to go up, you don't want to be making to clean up them big sacks of mules, all that manure?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, that's just it. I don't know, but my whole point is this. Miss Lady, before you come in and leave whole paragraphs, okay, and your biography on what you think about life, that's not this channel. Peace out.
Okay. Chicken breast. Why's your name Chicken Breast?
Chicken breast.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is that for real?
Yes, the name is Chicken Breast 1671.
Okay. What up, Chicken Baby?
They let those kids dress themselves, and little Titus wears that same big oversized shirt on almost all of those videos. And the reason for that is so Tim's subscribers will send them more clothes. Beware of false prophets. Tim used the Lord name to get over on simple-minded people, because anyone that really knows the Lord knows that Tim isn't a true man of God. Acts 2:38.
That's what I'm saying. We know people sending them clothes and toys. Where's this stuff at? They wear the same thing all the time. You know that army green shirt that all three of the boys got? They was wearing that 2 years ago. Never mind. And like you said, they preying on people's emotions. We finally about to get something with a zero in it. It's a zero turn, Tim. You could have been and bought that thing. Or was Megan just mad at you because everything that was going on, allegedly, she didn't go sign her name for the side-by-side? Because we all know you don't pay for everything cash. That's debt-free, bro. And technically, I pay for everything cash. But I'm still not debt-free. Ain't no way. How can you be debt-free and you have children? Next.
Okay. LaRonda Jones Bates says nothing, nada, no thing wrong with what these young fellows are doing. They are not soft, lazy, weak like the majority of children in America these days. Heck, there was a TikTok video of an Asian child, probably 5 or 6 years old, cooking for himself and sibling, using knives, fire, cooking real good. I'm so happy the boys are helping out on the farm now. This is wonderful. Praise Yah.
That's how me and my wife do when we go out and I be roasting people. We be roasting people to thing. Now, everything you just said, I don't really care. Because you're looking at it as an aspect of Tim's a man and he can do whatever he wants. Obviously, no. I don't agree. Next.
Ivory Jones says, city folks, country folks different. You jealous, green eyes showing. You see little kids, white kids driving tractors, racing motorcycles side by side, riding horses. They are farm kids. I don't think race was necessary to be brought into it. Yes, city folk and country folk are different. For you to make that point and then say that somebody is jealous was kind of a contradiction. So, have a nice day, Miss Ivory.
You took care of that one. I ain't even answer her.
Arlene Hunt said, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim wanted CPS to come get the kids. Why? Ooh, he don't know.
Just saying.
Why he keep showing the kids slaving? He doesn't want them to come get them. Okay. Icy Lady says, keep your foot on that man's neck, CD. I love your channel, and it came on my timeline by the grace of God. I've been believing that Tim is abusing those boys and Megan. I don't think they're being abused. Like,
I
I don't
this
think
is
they're
what-
being physically harmed.
I think we're looking at it as a different source. We're looking at it what people could take
As abuse.
as abuse.
Yeah.
I don't think people mean like Tim's beating her
I
or
got you.
beating them. I
Yeah.
just think they mean like he's abusing them by beating them up on them with his lies and his theories and his antics.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah.
All right.
Leon Wood says, CB, I haven't seen
What
when
up,
you're
Wood?
driving that side by side. Tim Sr. is lazy.
I only seen Megan driving it twice. So, but you want me to believe Tim Jr. just been rolling for the last? Okay, next.
This is Michelle Walks.
What's up, Miss Wilkes?
Tim is giving you content to hate on, but all your facts are so wrong. The boys were already in private school, but made to pledge to a flag and deny Christ. Megan was a college professor, plus she has a doctorate, and most all kids do farm work while living on the farm. The lucky part is getting to drive any and all things. I can tell that none of you all have a farm or know real farmers. Too much hate from Charlie B and this chat.
Okay, now after I said Megan wasn't a professor, Tim already came back and said she worked in the office at a college. Who is she teaching? Allegedly. So since you know everything else, you could take that and go study that for a while and then pick through the rest of your comment and come back and try to talk to Charlie B again. Peace.
Or how about leave a comment on their page?
Oh, they can't.
That's right.
They can't.
Okay.
They can't.
Okay.
Tell Tim I'm talking about him. Oh, he already know. You want to snitch on me?
Oh, goodness. Thanks for the views.
Yeah, thank you. Keep watching.
Leon Wood said, them kids is already behind in school now. And I agree.
Yep.
Mrs. Blaxican Queen says, I agree to a
Something's
degree
clean.
with those that say there's nothing wrong with children doing chores as children,
Ain't nothing wrong.
but not tasks of a full-grown man. I don't believe that any of us would disagree that as parents we have a responsibility to instill work ethics in our children when they're young in order for them to grow into functioning adults. It was mentioned in one of these comments that other ethnicities do that with their children. For example, Asian children are taught how to work, but it isn't their main focus. Their culture is big on education as #1 priority. In my opinion, it's as if Tim and Megan can't see anything for their children beyond the front gates of their property. I wonder have they thought about how their children would function going into a store or restaurant by themselves, without mom or dad at some point in their lives. Have those children ever gone into Dollar Tree or Dollar General and
With their own money?
handled
Come on.
buying a pack of gum or they're on their own? At this age, if by chance they do go to a restaurant, can they give their waiter or waitress their order? My great-granddaughter that recently turned 5 years old can place her own food and drink order when we go out to a restaurant. Of course we discuss the menu with her, but when it's her turn to order, she looks the waiter or waitress in the eye and clearly asks politely, then asks them. Things such as these are vital in having your boys grow into young men and adults. They need to be well-rounded because there's more to life than behind those gates at IAG. I believe we all want them to be well-equipped to handle life whichever direction they choose because ultimately it's going to be the boys' choice.
It's their decision on life. Tim just stood up and explained how he has all this planned out. He has what degrees they gonna have. He has what mission they're gonna be this and that and this architects and all this stuff. He has all this planned out for them and he hasn't asked them anything. You think he asked the boys what they want? And if he do, he gonna be like, what you said, Dad. I'm done though.
Okay. Lee Loves Beaches says,
What's up, Lila B?
just to clarify the confusion, child labor laws do not apply to children working on their parents' farm. A child any age can do non-hazardous jobs on their family farm. A child under 12 can work with parents' consent on other farms or alongside their parents doing non-hazardous jobs, operating machinery, using chemicals, ladder work above 20 feet, stud horses, bulls, cow with baby, calves, etc., so long as the other farm does not employ workers covered under minimum wage regulations. Basically, they're screwed. And homeschooling is not monitored or regulated. In Mississippi, parents only have to register as a homeschooler every year. Parents can choose hours, curriculum, and issue diplomas when they see fit. So that's that. CPS will not view these as issues. So like I said, the boys are screwed.
See what I mean? Like I said, Megan has nobody over her to say what the boys are doing. She can say they graduate next week. I'm done.
MD Grant.
What up, MD Grant? The real one. Super. The Super Grant.
Big Ums is blinded by his...
Big Ums. You be killing me with that Ums, man.
Is blinded by his ignorance and arrogance. His desperate displays in response to the reaction episodes are becoming very sad and very apparent to those watching. His popularity is ebbing because seasons do change. The only thing that is constant is change. And MD Grant also said the weather is getting warm, coyotes travel in packs, snakes will be out and about. Their land is not secured enough to keep their own dogs on their property. What's to stop rogue dogs that are scrounging for food from coming on the property? If Big Ums openly trespasses on other people's property, what's to stop vagrants or other bad actors from coming on that property and coming across little boys by themselves? Times are getting more desperate.
Well, Tim done already told us he's going to buy Megan an AK-47, a 9mm, and all this stuff, and it's his farm so he can do what he want. I got that episode too, so they should be safe with his felon self allegedly having all this ammo and guns in his house. Next.
Okay, here's another super long one. Millie's chat time. Shaking my head. All these comments on how this man raised his family, raises his children, and all this negativity on this black man from another black man is just sad. Apparently no one watches these other home creators that have their children working and doing way more than what these children are doing. As I believe you or one of your followers must call the people on that family. Shaking my head, but man has time to talk about another man for likes. What black man takes his time to bash another black man who turned his life around? What black man speaks on another black man being a father when there are many others who are not teaching their children anything? You all should be ashamed of yourself. This backbiting mentality needs to stop. Be a man and have a conversation with him. Everything is not always on camera. You all need to do better. You point one finger, three are pointing back at you. And there's a whole bunch of clown emojis, so she meant it.
I took a nap. All right.
Okay.
All right, next.
Okay.
All right, I'm back out.
Hoglander Fishing says, I watched this channel from the very beginning and I've never seen Tim Jr. drive anything. Tim, please don't have your son lying, allegedly.
This boy ain't drove nothing, not even a little lawnmower, but he wants to believe he had him. Come on, man.
Hattie Williams says it's not the voice of the Lord Tim hears, it's his own voice, and he doesn't want the kids to hear any other voice but his own, so he can continue to manipulate. When the kids talk, it looks like fear.
Why do you think, allegedly, the only people going along with Tim's a pastor, right? But the only people he's got right now is Grandma Lily, Megan, and his boys, and himself, rolling with this. His sisters and his brothers don't agree, allegedly. They ain't ever out there. If his sisters and brothers agree, you don't think he'd be having little services on Sunday or something? And now, I didn't bring it up in another video, but it's funny how he want to go get food and stuff all over the world and stuff, but he sits on here in America and say they don't believe in church. But now they want to go over all over the world and start churches. Did y'all catch that one? Why you want to go all over the world and start churches? Gotta get your money, man.
Okay, I think this is Mardicus 2757.
What up, Marcus?
Lying lazy 8, Tim. Y'all didn't even have that side by side when Tim Jr. was 5. Yes, Charlie, nope. Tim Jr. did flood his scripted lines. Tim, you're recording them boys work or in the house watching reaction videos. It's all about the grift.
That's what I'm saying. The boys could get hurt out there, and they gonna have to wait, and somebody's gonna have to run and get you. You probably gonna have to put your shoes and stuff on, and then you gonna have to run out there and hope it ain't too late. Allegedly, that's sad, man.
And Hoglander Fishing again said, couldn't the hay be given out while on the ATV instead of pulling the wagon by hand?
He needs content. If they don't pull the wagon, this will be real quick. You feel me? So, nah, that ain't gonna work.
That's fun. Says, to show your boys how to become men, you
What's up,
show them a man. Geez, this is just ridiculous. My father showed my brothers by working side by side with them. Tim is always with the camera and directing them. He makes me so upset with these are men. They are boys, sir. All this man talk seems a little overcompensating. I had to come back with the beneath them statement. How can socializing be beneath them? Ain't he a pastor? Isn't socializing necessary to save souls?
I'm just saying, what is he trying to make up for? Like, what is he trying to... Who's he trying to convince? What is he trying to do? Like, it seems like he just feels like, since I had issues in my life, I'm going to tell these boys what they going to do and they going to do it. Or, he's not giving them any other option. So I can't say or.
Yeah. This is Mardicus again. This is the last one. The boys got to learn how to read. Tim not just recite the script. Tim and Megan are failing those kids and lying to the camera for donations. Oh, my bad, gifts, because donations are tax deductible.
All right, let me just say this. Tim, let me tell you this. You'd be better off teaching the boys how to read and just giving them a script and trying to get them to remember what you say. Thank you for that comment. Charlie B about to get out of here. I don't know how long we've been on here, but I'm going to get out of here. That was the comments from yesterday because that show really ticked me off a little bit. So, I'm about to be out. You got anything to say, baby?
No. Thanks for the love from everybody.
Thank you for not trying to just go in on it. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Now, saying that I already told you to leave Charlie B alone. So I ain't.
He doesn't live with you.
Facts! All right, with that being said, I love you and I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Charlie B and Miss B out.